Let me focus on some of the main themes coming out from the concluding statement that you have in front of you. The first point is the economy has turned a corner. The cycle has turned. The recovery has started. Since when I was here last year, the prospects are better. The second point is that this reflects great efforts by Spanish society. These efforts have not been easy. They've been very difficult. But these efforts are now paying off. Spain can once again look forward to an improving economy, more jobs, and higher living standards. Third, there's still a long way to go. Many people, many firms, many families are still suffering the consequences of the crisis. In particular, there are almost 6 million people without work. More than half of these people have been without work for more than a year, and youth unemployment is above 50%. The fourth point is, to sustainably increase living standards, it's necessary to continue these efforts to make this recovery as strong and as long-lasting as possible. It also needs to be inclusive so that all segments of society, especially the unemployed, can benefit from this recovery that is now starting. In the concluding statement, we outline some broad policy areas that we suggest, but maybe I can just specify a few individual suggestions that we would have. The first would be to cut the cost of employing the low-paid, cut social security contributions that employers have to pay when they employ low-paid people, which are among the highest in Europe. The second would be to help small businesses that are viable but are still suffering from very high debt burdens, to help them get the kind of debt restructuring they need to survive and to grow. The third is to improve the training that unemployed receive and the help that they can get in finding a job, in job placement services. Fourth, to lower the regulatory barriers that exist in Spain that keep Spanish firms small and stop them from growing and from expanding and from hiring and from investing. The fifth is to encourage banks to raise capital so they can lend that and to reduce this burden of constricting credit to kind of alleviate the conditions for firms. And lastly, more support from Spain's European partners. For example, as we have in the concluding statement, more monetary easing by the ECB.